Greetings and welcome. This is the Right Reverend IRA Markum Divine, and we welcome you to the YouTube Nation Ministry. This is our first video in a series. We hope you enjoy what we have to offer here. And again, please sit back, relax, informal. We want to bring you the best things that have to offer here for your edification, to share and enjoy. If you have any questions, please send them to the appropriate emails on the user page, and we like to help everybody out as much as possible. Of course, we've just started out here, myself on YouTube recently, and we're just learning the ropes here, just using a webcam right now, as you probably noticed, but you know, technology will come along and we'll catch up to things. But I appreciate you being here, and I just wanted to say God bless to all people out there in YouTube land. I've seen what you're doing out there. I think it's a blessing for what we have here. I've seen a few of the major players on YouTube, and it's very encouraging. The openness, the spontaneity, the creativity, all the benefits that has to offer us as human beings. And what we'd like to do here is go through just a few brief things. I'd like to open it up with something I just found recently here that I get emailed to me. A fellow's name is Stuart Knight. And it's just a little positive thing about obligation. And I'm going to pop that up here. It might be a little jiggling of the going to have to turn off, excuse me, going to have to turn off the music there. And excuse me, I didn't have the microphone on, but we're probably just doing a trial attempt anyways. But let's just see how it goes, and then got to get the voice up here.
Hello there, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to this week's installment of The Madness of My Mind. I got an itchy head. Ow! Okay, you know, this week I want to talk about the idea of obligation. Because I was thinking about
Okay, I'm going to get the camera in on Stuart here.
things that you are obligated to do in this life, or any human being for that matter. And you think the answer to that question is pretty simple, right? But what I've been noticing is that a lot of people just do not seem to know the answer to that question. Let's start off with the really simple stuff, okay? So we all know that if you're a parent, for example, you are obligated to take care of your child or to provide for your child. Cool. Okay. So let's say you're driving down the road. Well, of course, you are obligated to stay on your side of the road because, you know, in respect for human life. Let's say you just sign a contract for a new job. Well, then you are obligated to show up on time, and that time happens to be the time that you agreed upon with that employer. That's your obligation. If you are George Bush, then you are obligated to walk around this world with your head up your ass, right?
Bleep, bleep
These
on
are,
that.
you know, simple obligations. But what about everything else? Because I've been noticing a lot of people living a life where they do things because they think they're obligated to do them, and it affects their life. See, let me say this. You are not obligated to live where you live. You are not obligated to be friends with that person that you don't want to be friends with. You're not obligated to stay in that relationship if you don't want to. You're not obligated to take that course if you don't want to take that course. You are not obligated to take care of every other person's problems. They are their problems. You are not obligated to say that you feel fine when you don't feel fine. And you're not obligated to live out someone else's dreams. you choose to. And we all choose to. You know, I know that there's going to come a point in our lives, and so do you, that when we take our final breath, that very last moment, and when we look back at the rest of our lives, or as I should say, at our entire lives, at that moment, it will be at that moment where we will look at the things that we did because we felt we were obligated to do them, and things that we did because we chose to do them. This week, I encourage you to eliminate every single thing that you think you're obligated to do that you do not actually like doing. Your only obligation in this lifetime is to experience yourself on the exact highest level you can possibly experience yourself. Your only obligation is to you. It's your life. Yours. Much love.
Much love. Much love we got from Stuart Knight there. Thank you, Stuart. Get everything back in order here as quick as possible for you. Stuart Knight, I don't know where he's from, but I'll tell you later where I get that email from if you'd like to link up to that. And so we'll just try to make it brief. We'd like to present with you the reading of a wonderful book that I've been reading for the last couple years. That's very inspiring to me, and it may be for you as well. It's an excerpt per day, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to January 1st and start there, and then catch up to the present day. So we'll be doing some shooting of that just to catch up. Then we'll have a reading per day for that day, which of course today would be the 21st. So I'm just going to start in here for some spiritual edification, good thoughts to think about. And here we go. Forgetting the past for January 1st. Forgetting the past and looking forward to what lies ahead. As we flick the calendar to a new year, we come face to face with the fact that our days on earth are numbered. As the psalmist wrote, "Teach us to number our days, that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom." No thoughtful person can approach New Year's Day without some introspection. We are reminded of the divinity of time and the brevity of time. Excuse me. We also look back. Over our failures, mistakes, and missed opportunities, and vow that we will make better use of our time during the coming year. We should take time to be pleasant, to smile, to extend the small courtesies we often omit, to show love to our family. Psychiatrists tell us that most people are starved for love. Take time for the goodbye kiss. We shall go to work with a sweeter spirit. Let us take time to get acquainted with our families. We are not machines. We are not robots. The secret of a happy home is the members of the family, is that they learn to give and receive love. Let us take time to express our love in 1,000 ways. And then it ends with a short prayer for the day, and that today is, as I begin a new year, Lord Jesus, I pray that my walk through the days ahead will be filled with your love for others, a love that does not count the cost. And I usually read into the next day, January 2nd, O God, thou art my God, early will I seek thee, my soul thirsteth for thee. That is Psalm 63:1. And I read the first sentence. Some Christians have learned a little of a daily devotional life. Some time ago, a policeman asked me what the secret of victorious living was. I told him that there is no magic formula that can be pronounced. So that's a little bit of the next paragraph, just to give a taste of the next day. And we appreciate you all being here. May God richly reward you now and forever. Thanks for tuning in, and there's more to come. And we thank you. You can go to the user page, and we appreciate you dialing in. And we'll see you next time.